Okay, so locations is the page where you're going to add the location of your business. So the name of the business, your address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number, website, all those general pieces of information that interested parties will need if they want to try and find you. Also, it's going to be very important for you to click this generate latitude longitude button here, or else your location will not show up on Immersion or the Google map that we have integrated with the app. Okay, moving on, the augmented reality page. This is where you can add your video or multiple videos if you have for your business, as well as tie it to a target image. Okay, by doing this, you provide a user experience for consumers so that they can scan your target images and engage with your business, and also view the videos that you've tied or paired to those images or logos. Next, the messages page. Okay, so the messages page is where you have the ability to send messages to your contacts that have engaged with your business. So you can send messages directly to contacts in-app. We call that an inbox message. Or to contacts' email addresses if they've provided their personal data or their email address in the app summary page or in the app profile page, as well as set up a geo alert. This is tied to the geofence, and we'll talk about that specifically later on. Alright, so moving on to the offers page. So this section is where you set up your offers and your special deals that you make available through the app to app users. So you can essentially let your contacts know that you have a special offer, and is tied to a specific location if you want to set it up that way, and you communicate through the app inbox, or what we call the app offer inbox. And again, we'll talk about offers more specifically in a separate training. Let's move on to the My Account page. And this page allows you to fill in your personal data tied to the app account, as well as change your password at any given time. So you can also add additional users to your account from this page. Moving on to the contacts page. The contacts page shows you all of your contacts as well as their data after they've engaged with your business. So you've got, the contact ID, which is assigned by the system, and then the registration information that they've put into their app. So name, city, state, country, phone number, email address, and then we've also got some action metrics that are tied to that particular account, or contact rather. Moving on to the contact map. So the contact map is where you can see users from a map perspective. In other words, you have the ability to choose areas within the map and select where you want to send push notifications to users within that particular area. So we'll look at this more specifically on an account that actually has users. In cases where there are no users that have engaged yet, which will be the case with you if you're just starting out, this will probably look very similar in your account. So on the contacts map training specifically, we'll show you what it looks like with an account that actually has some users tied to it. The general info page. So the general info page contains all of your business data. So you have the ability to make edits on this page, and if you choose, you can also add or choose categories here. Choose categories rather. You can see that all the information that's relevant to your business is already populated, and then you can change it if you need to. Additionally, you can select categories related to your business. So there's a main category, and then there are subcategories. If we're missing your category, feel free to contact us and request that we add it. That's not an issue. You also have the ability to add your SMTP information here so that when you decide to email folks through the app email interface, it actually goes out with your SMTP information included. We'll talk about adding that information in a more specific training. And then of course your logos, so your business listing logos and your business detail logos. This is where you would include those logos that show up in Immersion as well as on your primary business listing. Okay. So that's the quick overview of the platform. I would suggest that when you first log in, go ahead and make yourself familiar with each section. Go ahead and navigate your way through and kind of get familiar with it. So we're going to move on to the next training, which will be specific on locations.